Hey, this is Dr. Schultz at beautiful Pinnacle Career Institute North here in Kansas City, Missouri, in our wonderful Northland. I want to talk today. There's a lot of people who talk about value and increasing value, perceived value in your training. And what I try and teach to my students, and what I've read quite extensively about and try to add to my clients, is that concept that I am worth coming to. Because you have to remember, value to them is perceived value. Is they have to write you, they have to provide, they have to pay for your services on a pretty regular basis to get results. So when we talk about value, what I want to talk about is, first off, why should they pay for you? Two, why should they pay for you versus the other guy down the street who may be more, who may be less, who may just be priced different. But how do you differentiate and increase your perceived value versus, especially if you're charging more? Okay, so first part is value. What do people see as value? Value is based on the experience people have. Okay, if you go through Robert Middleton's program, or not program, but his materials, what he'll talk about is the marketing ball, or baseball, basically marketing put in a baseball analogy, which is really good. But when you go through that process, people have no idea of your services or anything like that. You have to take them from home to first. But what you have to develop first is your message, your services, your package, because that's how you differentiate yourself. So first, to establish value, look back, take a step back before you even go in front of a client and establish who you are, what you offer, what outcomes you strive for, how you get them, and something that is unique, or things that are unique about your business. Because the more clear you are about who you're marketing to and clear about the outcomes that you accomplish, you automatically add value because you added clarity on the other end of the relationship, which is the potential client. So if you can provide a clear message, that's good. When you can differentiate yourself after you've talked to them and developed rapport, then if your marketing is really good and as you're good as sitting down with sales, you can see if your uniqueness fits what they're looking for in a trainer or in a personal training experience or weight loss experience. Some of it might be they may be wanting one-on-one support. They may enjoy semi-private, where you surround them with their peers who are on a similar mission as them, and they may enjoy group exercise. It might be for the monetary benefits, being a little bit less expensive than training, than one-on-one or semi-private. And it may be that they love the energy and enthusiasm and camaraderie that comes with a large group exercising all at once. So it's up to you, though, to decide that. Or you can actually market a similar thing like weight loss and have 2 to 3 offerings of how you deliver your services and see which one fits best. But the best tool you have to deliver value is right here. It's in your ears, okay? Ask the questions, see what people are looking for, ask them, what has failed you in the past? What have you struggled with in the past? With programs that didn't work for you, what did you have a hard time with? Things like that will give you a huge amount of information. Why? Because people don't like to fail, and they don't want to fail again with you. So if you can address that and address them and talk to them in the context of your program, your solution, and why that won't happen with you, you're probably adding value along the way. More value can be had as you move through the relationship. Let's say we go from there, they sign up for that initial or introductory period. This is where you provide services and supporting tools to get them to their goal. So again, we'll fall back on the weight loss because it's weight loss. It's a huge market for us, and we can really help people there. So if you're marketing, or if you are working with these people and they have questions, the completeness or comprehensiveness of your program can be key. Now, obviously don't work out of your scope of practice or anything like that, but if you have a reference book or something that you work with regarding diet, which has to be part of any weight loss program, you can't exercise people alone and expect massive weight loss. Okay, they got to change what they're eating. So if you provide that, if you recommend lifestyle-based products, like I love working with different companies such as Biopharma. They are a fantastic group. They have greens, reds, they've got nano-leans, nano-greens, things like that are fantastic products to provide that people get the sense that they are working very quickly. okay, and that you're giving them a solution. So you've listened, again, asking the questions, listening to the problems, providing the solution. So it might be the frequency of exercise, it might be the cost, it might be the location, it might be privacy, it might be any number of things, but you're there for support. You may open yourself up for support in the form of email support, or if you are really good online or with tech, you might provide online support or a forum or things like that that people can go to really voice their opinions and find others who are in your training circles who can benefit, and they can chat, they can start friendships. All of that is value driven. So increase your value first by establishing who you are and really understanding who you are first. Either focus on your market and then possibly provide diverse solutions within that market for your clients. So if you work weight loss, like I said, you can do one-on-one training, you can do semi-private, you could even do larger training if that's in demand. Know your client base. See what the trends are. See which ones are most appealing to people. See what people are really coming after. The other things you can do to increase your perceived value are deliver the goods. Okay? The recommendations you make sure they're going to have some serious impact. So they make an impact. People get an impression. They're like, wow. Because like it or not, if people are going to keep paying $3, $4, $5, $6, $7, possibly $800 or $1,000 a month for our services, depending on how you deliver it, guess what they want? They don't want a friend. They don't want a nice looking person. They want results. They want an outcome, okay? So that's why you have to really put your nose to the grindstone. The nice thing is the more consistent your goals, or the more consistent your outcomes are positive, and the faster they set in, guess what? People see that value, and it's a lot easier for them to pay you, okay? Because they say that I've lost X amount of pounds, I've lost X amount of inches, I feel amazing, I look amazing. My trainer went above and beyond to find the solution that was needed to keep me moving along my path to, let's say, lasting weight loss, okay? That all adds value, okay? So, as trainer, also, here's another avenue to deepen your value or perceive value, really people get that sense that you know what you're talking about, is by you knowing what you're talking about. That comes with education, but especially your continuing education, okay? Rolling through and getting every basic personal training cert in the world that's available is neat. It's a lot of the same information, just rehashed by different organizations. What can set you apart, though, is as you focus, as you learn higher levels of mastery in one discipline. Again, we'll fall back on weight loss. So again, are you furthering your education in nutrition? Are you furthering your education with different disease states associated with weight loss struggles, like type 2 diabetes, arthritis, wear and tear stuff? If you're athletic, are you taking seminars and staying on the cutting edge of what's out there? Because people will pay attention. They'll see if you know what the heck you're talking about when they read an article every day, and they'll come to you and you look at them like, that's dumb, I didn't read that. Again, value, done. You're through, okay? If you want your value to go up, 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 you got to study, and you got to take some responsibility, and you got to really go out of your way to make sure your clients are happy, okay? So I'm Dr. Schultz, Pinnacle Career Institute North. I hope you found this valuable. If you want to contact me, give me a call at 816-270-5311. That's my office phone. Love to talk to you about deepening your education as a personal trainer, giving you a solid foundation to become the elite fitness professional that you can be. Until next time, stay tuned to the channel.